on Channel 7 to receive our free over-the-air digital HD TV service. Number 1. Plug your antenna into your TV set's RF input jack labeled antenna or cable in. Number 2. You will now have to scan for the digital channel. Please note that all digital TVs are different in terms of scanning procedures. The following is a general guide, but the steps or the terminology may be different for your device. Press the menu button on your TV remote. Go to Setup or Settings. Go to Installation or System or Channels. Go to Scan Channels, Program Channels, Auto Scan, Auto Program, or Auto Tuning. Press Select or Enter or OK to start the scan. When the device says scanning is complete, accept the channels found and close the menus.
From your desk to your lunch table, whether you're on the job or taking a well-deserved break, get the top stories and breaking news all in one place. Join us Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. for Hot 7 Midday News, bringing you the latest headlines from St. Lucia and around the region. Stay connected, stay informed, only on Hot 7 TV.
St. Lucia, you asked for it, and it's finally here. Hot 7 TV is now on Flow, Cable Channel 117, the first fully high-definition local channel in St. Lucia. Catch your favorite movies, intriguing documentaries, chart-busting music videos, and the ever-compelling midday and evening edition of the Hot 7 News, all in crisp, high-definition quality. Welcome to what TV should be in this era. Welcome to Hot 7 TV, now on Flow Cable Channel 117. Spread the word.
Tech Nouvelle News, St. Lucia rolls out new automated passport kiosks to modernize border control and boost tourism efficiency. And St. Lucia set to blossom in purple as final preparations are underway for this year's La Marguerite Festival.
Every bed in our hospitals tells a story of someone's mother, someone's brother, someone's friend. And when that story of care is complete, it's time for the next chapter, home. But too often, discharged patients are left waiting hours, days, weeks, sometimes months, not because they want to stay, but because no one comes. We understand life gets busy, but every extra day they wait means another patient, perhaps in pain, perhaps in crisis, can't get the bed they desperately need. So when the call comes that your loved one is ready, please be ready too. Pick them up, bring them back to the comfort of family, where healing truly continues. Because caring doesn't end at discharge, it continues with you. A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs.
Turn your dreams into reality by winning the Super 6 jackpot of $260,000. It's only possible by getting your tickets today.
Now you can take Hot FM, Kiss FM, and Hot 7 TV with you wherever you go. Whether you're in St. Lucia or exploring our four corners of the globe. Our record-breaking app has already been downloaded over 500,000 times on Google Play and the Apple App Store. To bring you the best in HD sound, we've relaunched a brand new app. Get it for free in the App Store by simply searching Caribbean Hot FM HD. Listen to us in real time, anywhere, any place, anytime. We've added so many cool new features, like our live in-studio option, where you can see your favorite announcers and DJs at work. So download the app today. It's free. Spread the news. St. Lucia is now in HD around the world on the Hot FM app. Don't miss out. Join the fun and stay connected.
Bonjour, aujourd'hui à c'est votre daily 10 octobre 2025. Non, moi c'est Daniela Edwin. Bienvenue pour nouvelle midi station Hot 7. Qui ka suivre nous à Flow Channel 117
Station Hot FM et puis Kiss FM, à mobile Caribbean Hot FM, page Facebook Caribbean Hot 7 TV, aussi à la YouTube Caribbean Hot 7 TV. Et puis pas oublier ces moun-là qui a servi à tenir plug and play Hot 7, merci pour qu'à pinou. St. Lucia is taking a major step toward faster, smarter border control. The government has received state-of-the-art automated passport kiosks. Officials say the cutting-edge machines will speed up immigration processing, reduce wait times, and strengthen security, all while supporting the island's vital tourism industry.
The government of St. Lucia has received 10 state-of-the-art automated passport kiosks, courtesy of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, and the European Union. The cutting-edge machines handed over during a brief ceremony are designed to streamline immigration processing by swiftly scanning passports from the United States, United Kingdom, CARICOM member states, Canada, and St. Lucia. Authorities say that kiosks will enhance efficiency at ports of entry, reduce wait times, and bolster national security by digitalizing documentation and improving the accuracy of border checks.
This initiative is part of the regional integration to growth, harmonization, and technology, the RIGHT program, a powerful example of what can be achieved through a shared vision and collective action. Coordinated by the OECS Commission and funded by the European Union under the 11th European Development Fund, this installation highlights the strength of regional cooperation and the importance of unified efforts to enhance border management and passenger facilitation systems.
Director General of the OECS, His Excellency Dr. Didicus Jules, has affirmed that efforts are ongoing to streamline border access across member states, a move aimed at boosting regional tourism and fostering greater economic growth.
Across the entire region, the tourism sector has become the engine of economic growth. It now provides and contributes 45% of the OECS's total GDP, and it provides close to 30% of employment. These numbers represent not only visitors but livelihoods, from taxi operators to tour guides to hoteliers, artisans, and farmers who supply our hospitality sector. At the turn of the millennium, arrivals to many OECS countries were modest, fewer than 200,000 passengers annually in some of the destinations. Today, these figures have multiplied several times over, with islands like St. Lucia welcoming between 250,000 and 600,000 visitors each year.
On behalf of the government of St. Lucia, Member of Parliament for Micoud North, Jeremiah Norbert, reaffirmed the administration's ongoing commitment to tackling immigration challenges while improving the nation's vital tourism sector.
To sustain the global competitiveness of our tourism sector and to continue addressing border security issues frontally, a close examination of our border management systems and procedures is necessary. The existence of an efficient and effective system is critical to ensure that high-risk passengers are denied entry into our country and that legitimate passengers, visitors, citizens, and OECS and CARICOM nationals are processed seamlessly upon entry and exit into our country.
The kiosks have officially been handed over, with 8 now operational at Hiranora International Airport and 2 at the George F.L. Charles Airport, aiming to streamline services for travelers. For 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.
St. Lucia Labour Party candidate for Castries Southeast, Lisa Jawahir, has spoken publicly on an ongoing matter involving her former partner, following the recent circulation of a letter from his attorneys on social media.
Speaking on the program Zafenu on MBC Prime, Senator and Castries Southeast candidate of the St. Lucia Labour Party, Lisa Jawahir, confirmed that her legal team has been in discussions with the legal team of the claimant. This follows a social media publication where documents from the claimant's attorney to Jawahir have been written in lieu of monies allegedly owed for the servicing of student loans in the United States were made public. Since then, scores of comments have sought answers from the candidate, some even pointing fingers to her credibility. Jawahir emphasized that the situation is of a personal nature, stemming from a long-term relationship between the two.
I was in a romantic relationship with the individual in question. We lived together for several years. We were in a committed relationship, engaged to be married.
Be more precise. How many years? Roughly?
Could have been 7 years or
7 years.
About 7 or 8 years. So relationship started off in
It's common law.
Very much so, and moved over to the United States. And the individual, of course, he wanted me to be with him. It's not uncommon for a man to decide that he's going to support his partner, especially in achieving her dreams. And so I made that decision to go to the US, and I got my master's degree. We did have an arrangement to co-sign a loan so I could get access to schooling.
Addressing the issue more broadly, the SLP candidate said she feels a sense of comfort when women who have endured emotional or economic abuse come forward to express solidarity with her.
Even after those years, you wrote that letter. It took me by surprise because I'm saying this individual is still trying to get back with me and, speaking about their regrets on why the relationship did not work out. And then lo and behold comes this demand letter, and immediately I took it to the hands of my lawyers when I got it. So this is where we are with that. My lawyers have actively engaged his lawyers, because if the man is saying that I owe him, then we are looking into what it is that I owe.
She referenced the domestic violence bill enacted by the SLP shortly after taking office, noting that any attempt to blackmail, extort, or coerce a person into a relationship or intimacy is unacceptable.
I feel a bit more comforted when women who have suffered emotional and economic abuse from some men come to me and say, Sister Lisa, I understand, and this and that is the case. And the SLP recently passed, a few years ago when we came into office, we passed the domestic violence bill. And a key component of that is to really deter that sort of behavior where people think they can attempt to blackmail you or extort you or force you to be in a relationship with them or force you to give them your body, to have that economic power over you, to send your children to school. A lot of women find themselves in that situation. And it is quite unfortunate that something so personal can be leaked in the public domain because of jealousies.
Jawahir reaffirmed her commitment to women's empowerment and integrity in public life, stating that such personal challenges will not distract her from her mission to serve the people of Castries Southeast. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
As St. Lucia prepares to celebrate World Food Day 2025 and the upcoming Banana and Plantain Festival, IICA through the Ministry of Agriculture has announced a new initiative aimed at sparking early interest in the agriculture sector among young students.
The Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA, recently unveiled plans for a youth agri-innovation competition. The competition will challenge students to showcase creative ideas for agricultural development, helping them understand that agriculture extends far beyond traditional farming.
Basically filling the void that exists in the primary schools, because we've identified the need to have agricultural interaction from an earlier time than secondary school. Mm-hmm. So we know that some students, they do really well in math, they do really well in social studies because they were introduced to it earlier than secondary school. So what this competition aims to do is have the students engaged in seeing that agriculture agriculture is more than just farming, but also preparing designs or constructing designs or putting together posters that they can demonstrate innovation in agriculture.
Students from various schools are expected to participate in this year's contest.
Primary schools in close proximity to the events, the World Food event on that day, they would be competing basically as to who would have the better design for the various categories or the problems that they have been presented. Almost like science fair. Basically, it's science fair model, but we're focusing on agricultural science to also bring the notion that agriculture is a science that should be appreciated for its distinctive fields in the science. So they will be developing their desk models and bringing it to the World Food Day activity at Lakai, where the students will be presenting their pieces, and it was designed with the help of the teacher and also resource persons, so extension officers, private agencies like Helen's Daughters will be supporting the students in their preparation, whether it is developing their pieces, their pitch. So they will be getting that support to present on the day, and of course it will be judged by a judging panel, and the winner, there will be a winner first and second and third.
The initiative forms part of the broader activities marking World Food Day 2025, which will also feature exhibitions, school showcases, and the Banana and Plantain Festival. Officials say the competition will help cultivate a new generation of agri-leaders ready to shape the future of St. Lucia's food systems. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
Nakakote Nouvelle Midi Station Hot 7, Nukawi Tunet Tutale.
Your life anywhere, anytime with your BOSL Visa credit card.
Spend your life living BOSL's got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
Looking for the best way to advertise? Stop searching. Hot 7 TV gives you more reach, more impact, and more value. Get your business in front of the right audience and watch your sales soar. Don't miss out. Call 452-6040 today and take advantage of our exclusive advertising packages. Hot 7 TV, smart advertising for smart businesses. Looking for the best way to advertise? Stop searching. Hot 7 TV gives you more reach, more impact, and more value. Get your business in front of the right audience and watch your sales soar. Don't miss out. Call 452-6040 today and take advantage of our exclusive advertising packages. Hot 7 TV, smart advertising for smart businesses.
Bienvenue à call. Preparations are well underway for one of St. Lucia's most vibrant cultural celebrations, La Marguerite 2025. With just days to go before the island blooms in purple pride, organizers say communities are in high gear to showcase the rich traditions, pageantry, and performances that make this festival a cherished part of the national calendar.
The Cultural Development Foundation, CDF, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industries and Culture, is finalizing plans for this year's La Marguerite Festival. Officially observed on October 17th, CDF's Senior Media and Communications Officer, Ryan Germain, says this year's edition carries special significance as it unfolds during Creole Heritage Month, reflecting St. Lucia's ongoing commitment to cultural preservation and community unity.
The uniqueness of La Marguerite is that it falls within Moi Heritage Creole, which is Creole Heritage Month for 2025. So, of course, it falls on October 17th. This year, we shall be in the community of La Richousse Dennery, where the Cultural Development Foundation has saw it fit to always give the community an opportunity to host one of the flower festivals.
According to Jermaine, 5 to 7 traditional La Marguerite groups and several schools will take part in the 2025 celebrations, a move aimed at ensuring that younger generations remain connected to St. Lucia's folk traditions.
Shall begin with a mass at 10 a.m. Then we proceed with a parade of all the groups in La Richousse Dennery, and then we will conclude on the La Richousse playing field, where we shall have what we call the Grand Fête, or the presentation of the groups. That will include 5 to 7 groups, and of course about 3 to 4 school groups. And as I mentioned, the uniqueness of the La Marguerite Flower Festival is that because it's in the middle, it's part in the school term, the school calendar, that of course we have a lot of schools coming by to participate and celebrate. And of course, island-wide, there will be schools around the island, such as the preschools, the daycares, and even the primary and secondary schools that will also have their own La Marguerite in their respective school.
Organizers are also emphasizing logistics and safety with support from the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, the fire service and medical teams stationed throughout the day. Jermaine says vendors, artisans and local performers from Dennery will be featured prominently to ensure that the festival benefits remain within the community.
The final preparations are upgoing, where we are ensuring that we have all the necessary infrastructure, such as the stage, the necessary branding, and as well as not forgetting, as I mentioned earlier, it is part of Heritage Month. So we are getting, of course, we are also partnering with the Folk Research Center events in Lucia to ensure that we put together this National Flower Festival. Well, of course, just like every activity, any activity the Cultural Development Foundation coordinates as part of our cultural calendar, we do have plans in regards to logistics about the planning of it, the masquerade events, the necessary medical services will be there as they have been there in the past for other activities, and as well as the police in January are going to really assist us with crowd control and especially with the parade and security. So this is a national event. This is, I will consider, a cultural event.
Jermaine adds that CDF continues to work toward ensuring that both La Rose and La Marguerite are recognized globally as part of UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage listings. As October 17th approaches, St. Lucians are being encouraged to wear their blues, purples, yellows, and whites and celebrate this enduring symbol of unity, faith, and cultural pride, La Marguerite 2025. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
Since its introduction in 2009, the Community After School program has grown from just 3 pilot communities to a comprehensive national initiative. Now fully present in every district, this expansion marks a historic milestone in strengthening social inclusion and ensuring that children in every community have access to structured after-school learning. The program has also welcomed Bocage as the newest addition, bringing much-needed support to children and families in the area.
Are we enjoying our after-school program?
Yes!
Since its introduction in 2009, the Community After School Program CASP has grown from just 3 pilot communities to a comprehensive national initiative. Now fully present in every district, this expansion marks a milestone in strengthening social inclusion and ensuring that children in every community have access to after-school learning, mentorship, academics, creative arts, music, theater, sports, and life skills support. In addition to the nationwide rollout, CASP centers have been relocated to new venues in Ancillary and Mikud to better serve the needs of those communities. The program has also welcomed Bocage as the newest addition, bringing much-needed support to children and families in the area. Introducing the initiative's wider impact is Deputy Director of Social Transformation, Kirian Calix, highlighting the ministry's commitment to empowering communities.
With the Ministry of Equity, it's all about social inclusion, and we want to target communities where we realize that we have issues with children, we have issues with crime, we have issues where we need to engage children in activities. And so it's an opportunity in Bocage where the young people from the community can benefit from those activities. So we want to ensure that no community is left behind.
At the Bocage Primary School, the program is already making a tangible difference. Principal and Community After School Program Supervisor Tamara St. Marth shared her perspective on the immediate benefits to students.
So in receiving that call from Ministry of Equity, I was quite happy that they considered Bocage Combined for the program. So right now we have a total of 17 students enrolled in the program. It's very beneficial in that normally you find children from school getting home without supervision from adults. And so with the after school program, we have them in a safe environment where they receive different types of support. As part of the program, we have academic support being provided to the students, whether they have homework to do or they need further assistance in concepts, we provide that assistance. We also have a teacher focusing on life skills, so there are many little things that the children need to learn. And so we instill in them little values and morals that would allow them to be able to function effectively even as children.
Adding to this is the Community After School Program Bocage Life Skills Coordinator, Giselle Antoine, examining the broader personal development focus of the initiative.
I feel very happy, very excited to teach the Life Skills Program. So the Life Skills Program goes beyond academics. It develops the students' personal, social, and emotional skills. In the Life Skills Program, we teach them various components, and some of these components include expressing your feelings, verbal and non-verbal communication skills, and also problem solving, how to make decisions in their everyday life.
As part of its ongoing evolution, the Community After School Program will also introduce a targeted and innovative initiative in the Dennery South District, designed specifically for children with disabilities. This new component will provide tailored learning support, therapeutic interventions, and inclusive recreational opportunities, ensuring that vulnerable children are fully engaged and empowered within the national framework of after-school care. The Ministry of Equity reaffirmed that the Community After School Program expansion represents its continued commitment to saving a mind, saving a child, ensuring no community is left behind in the pursuit for national development. From the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice and Empowerment, Chevroy Marius.
At this year's Productivity Awareness Week launch, the National Competitiveness and Productivity Council calls on citizens and businesses to embrace resilience and adaptability in a rapidly changing world. Josiah Pisset tells us more.
The National Competitiveness and Productivity Council, NCPC, officially launched Productivity Awareness Week on October 7th under the compelling theme, Navigating Through Disruption, Resilience, the Engine of Productivity. In a bold opening statement, the Council's chairman, Nicholas Bernard, emphasized that the resilience of adaptability are no longer optional in today's rapidly evolving global landscape.
This year's theme speaks directly to our times. We live in a world of constant change, economic uncertainty, climate pressure, new technologies, and shifting global trade. These challenges remind us daily that resilience is not optional. It is essential. But resilience alone is not enough. It must go hand in hand with productivity. the ability to work smarter, to innovate, and to achieve more with the resources that we have. Together, they allow us to not only withstand disruption, but to thrive through it. That is the mission of the NCPC.
It further announced that the week ahead will feature a series of dynamic panel discussions and engaging events, all centered around the ambitious theme of building a stronger, more productive nation.
This week, through panels, workshops, media events, and community outreach, I encourage all of you to get involved. Share your ideas, your questions, your challenges. Let us discuss the real issues. But more importantly, let us work together on the real solutions. Resilience is part of who we are as St. Lucians. We have weathered storms, adapted, and risen stronger each time. Now let us apply that same spirit to building a more competitive and productive nation.
Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Wayne Gerard, underscored the powerful potential of the theme, describing it as a vital instrument for innovation, adaptation, and national advancement.
The government of St. Lucia recognizes that productivity is the lifeblood of national progress. It is not merely about working harder. It is about working smarter, embracing efficiency, creativity, and resilience in every sector of our economy. In a world of constant change, productivity enables our people and our businesses to adapt, innovate, and remain competitive despite external shocks.
The NCPC will be continuing to send updates about this week's events and encouraging all citizens to get involved to build a better society. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah BZ reporting.
Epi sa nou ive bout nouvel midi stasyon Hot 7 pou jodi a vadwedi li 10 oktob 2025. Jwen epi nou an swè a yo ka pou sete pou nouvel lenwit stasyon Hot 7. Jistane jwen akon, Mia Belchini.